Hi, this is Cory Ringdahl for Red Carpet Report. Today we are at the premiere of Pennyworth, DC's Pennyworth on Epix. It is a show about a butler before he was a butler. There's a time in every butler's life when he chooses to be a butler, and this is before that time. I've only got the two hands. So you guys have put this show together. I've seen the first couple of episodes, and it's extremely impressive. What would you say would be your main influences for this show?
Influences? I went back and I watched the Harry Palmer films, which were Cold War films. And what was interesting about going back and watching those was it wasn't just about Cold War espionage and a spy film. It was about a working class character, Michael Caine, who was trying to fit into that world and go his own way at the same time. He's quite a rebellious character, and that was an influence to go back and watch those.
On top of that, Hammer horror movies, Billy Liar. The great thing about this show as a creative enterprise is you get to take a million influences and jam them all in there, and none of them are out of place because it's an unreal world. We mixed up time frame as well, and there's period stuff that doesn't fit the period. That was the fun part of it.
So a lot of the creative anachronisms of the entire thing were really up your street then.
Yeah, no, totally. And the music. Selecting music has been a dream, and so has working with our composer David Russo, who and finding that flavour of not just the period but the humour of the writing, which he really got.
Absolutely. What's the structure of the show? Do you see it on a season per season basis? Do you have an end goal, or is it part of the journey that we're going through?
That's definitely for him.
It's definitely a journey, and there's definitely an end point. Both the joy and the challenge of this sort of story is people know what the end point is, right? Martha and Thomas have eventually got to get together and procreate. And when they do, that'll be, I won't say that'll be the end of the show, but that's kind of the last act, isn't it?
Sure. And so how have Epix been to work with as opposed to working with a standard television channel?
Absolutely fantastic. I worked with Michael right before when he was at TNT, and it was always a pleasure back then because he's a guy who really loves movies, and I'm a big movie nerd. So, talking to him, not just about the script, but visually, he's somebody who really gets it, and he's somebody who really wants an artist and filmmakers to shine and gives them all the opportunity to do that. So I can't think of a better person to work for.
And
has writing the show been different because it's on a streaming network?
Oh, sure. You can be that much more free. You can be that much more close to the bone. You can be more honest, essentially, and you can create characters with more than convenient flaws. It's a different world, more adult world, I'd say.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure talking to you both. Appreciate it. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Red Carpet Report for Pennyworth, DC's Pennyworth. Give us a like, a comment, a subscribe. Leave us a comment on who your favorite Batman villain is and who your favorite weird Grant Morrison Batman is. And you really only have one choice. It is Batman Zenora. 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 A lot of apostrophes.